And I don't know whether you hear this. It's kind of like a Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia, something like that. It's yeah, it's silly. But you know what? This N row, if you know how to say Mamma Mia, you sort of get 2 or 3 down. That's so brilliant. Just to learn the song, you can learn the scorgiones. Alright, let's dive it deeper. So remember, me. So it's just it's not exactly the same. Alright, just to help you to remember things. Of course, it's not exactly the same. It's not the song, right? Ma, me, me. Okay. Yeah, and by the way, recently, like a Chinese social media app called Red Notes is pretty, pretty popular nowadays because TikTok being banned and unbanned and all that. Yeah, all the shenanigans. I'm not going to dive into it, but here's interesting facts for you. If you use other social media account to register, it used to be this way, okay? If you register for that Red Note, we just automatically assign the default name for you, and that default name will be the Momo. Okay, that literally MO. Okay, you know what? Another down. Oh my gosh, that's so quick. And then I don't know, Moo, because you got like a oo here, just a U. Put that down. Right, 1 row, finished. Okay, so yeah, so the reason that it feels so easy is that there's no special hiragana, no special pronunciation here. Everything follows the rule, okay? You got and you got ma, me, and mu, and me, and more. Exactly the same. Everything follows the rule. Perfect textbook example. I love it. Feels so easy to just to show you guys all that. No special thing for you guys to memorize it. So it will be a piece of cake. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just time it down, so just quickly get yourself familiar with all this actual writing. Ma, alright? And also we got me. Me, that's the thing. Okay, so for example, you also like see. You know, if you go to Japan to travel, they got a hanami season. That means that literally means hana means the flower. Remember we talked about the ha and na. Okay, hana, and mi means the literally to see. So it's basically the season of meeting the flowers. All right, so moo. Okay, change a little bit. It's not a moo. Yeah, it's a moo. So ooh, moo. Yeah, that's the exact sound. Okay, me. That's a me. Me is like a I. Okay. Remember, not exactly the same thing. If I say a pronunciation will mean the exact same thing. So like Chinese pinyin. Okay, the same sound doesn't mean the same kanji. Okay, and the different kanji got different meaning. So you have to remember that. So the context is also very important. So Japanese is like a context-dependent language, if you will, because if you say something, they often like omit the subject, and just to say the thing that you're going to do. Yeah, when you encounter grammar, you will feel pretty stressed out because how can they understand it? Because this context based, and in fact they are doing fine. Okay, all the Japanese people are doing fine without all this with all this omission, because they are context based, and to be honest, it's quite efficient, if you will. And what is more important is that there is a keigo, the kind of language that show respect in Japanese, and you know what? The keigo will elongate all the sentence, and sometimes they will omit things, and sometimes they will elongate things to sort of compensate for the all the omission compensate for this Keigo. That's my opinion. Okay. Of course, different people have different opinions. That's just okay. Silly me. Who am I? I'm just a silly old man. Okay, teaching you Japanese. Okay, my opinion means nothing. Okay, but I just tells you the fact. Okay, the keigo will like elongate things because you get like arigato gozaimasu, right? Gozaimasu, right? 申し訳ございません. Okay, it's like saying I'm so sorry from the bottom of my heart, something like that. You're adding all that to show the respect. We will talk about is a beast. If you really want to speak like a native, you have to know all this. Even though you just your pronunciation may be not perfect, but the formality, the politeness that you have to learn. Oh my gosh, that's the best. Okay, you can have a different pronunciation. The person from the Japanese from Tokyo and Kyoto are from got a complete different pronunciation. You can still understand. Okay, but if a person don't know keigo and don't know this like a polite way of saying things, all this custom, you can't be act like native. Okay, you may get a pass because you're a foreigner, but you can definitely not get a pass if you like live in Japan for a pretty long time. It will be pretty offensive if you don't follow their rule, and that's my opinion. Okay, that's my opinion. Okay, so more. Okay, more. Something like this. Okay, another roll down. You know what? The next one will be so much easier. And in fact, we got like less than this row, okay? You'll get easier and easier.